What's the issue with you and Joe?
Joe, it seemed like, I don't know, man. Like, Joe mentioned some shit about me getting out the water. And I just thought that shit was like, I don't know, man. Like, that was some real, like, what was that? I don't even know what to call that.
Getting out the water, what you mean?
He was like, because you know, sometimes I post on my gram and shit.
Oh, yeah, for working out.
Like when I work out,
Yeah.
then I'll jump in the pool and I'll get out. So I put in slow motion, put a song.
Yeah.
I fuck with it, but I do that for the ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that for no nigga to, not
Right.
to comment or even to
Yeah.
under nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that for you. I'm really, I would be fine if just ladies followed me. You know what I'm saying? I got a girl, but as far as people follow me, like, my gram isn't geared for men to follow me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I work out, I be shirtless a lot. So it really is for a female to follow, right? And the majority of followers are females.
Right.
So when this nigga says that, I'm like, who the fuck says that? He just gets out the water, and who does he think he is? He's old, and the water's just glistening off his body. And why do old niggas think that they have to get muscles? I'm saying to myself, now you could look at Joe, like you could see that, number one, like he's changed. Like, I hate to say it, but most of these podcasters and niggas who get money, most of them, and I'm damn near all of them, all like damn near all the major podcasts, they've all changed. They've all got success and just let it go to their fucking heads, and you can see it, and you could even see it on their show. And you know what I'm saying, like that extra bougie, I'm better than everybody, I know more than everybody. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Do you think it's growth? Like, because sometimes
It's not growth.
as a man, you grow.
That's not
so
growth.
You're saying there's a difference between growth and just getting money and changing?
When niggas do the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Podcast supposed to be for the people.
Right.
It's not necessary to always, when you get a new car, to come show your new car on your podcast, and then always sit there and, you know, just think like what you say, your opinion when you talk to motherfuckers is what it is. So you just say the most outlandish, all that, like they didn't start their podcast like that. And to me, that's their ego taking over. And people don't realize it's ego that'll be the demise. You know what I'm saying? When you're humble, you know, a lot of these guys find humility at the beginning of their careers, but they can't maintain it. And, you know, I think Joe, you know what I'm saying? I think they all of them need to be careful with that. Yeah. And I mean all of them, Gilly, Wallow, Nore, Joe, all the guys out there, they need to be careful with their egos because they're all doing great things and they're all successful in this podcast game. But when you make it about you now, then that's when your followers are gonna be like, man, I can't even relate to him no more.
He recently said something about fighting you. He said he wanted to.
Well, I was mentioning boxing first when Steve, because it came up again, and you know I had done the celebrity boxing, and it was the first time I did it. I had a good time doing it. Shout out to Damon, Alizé, Twan over there at Celebrity Boxing, and shout out to my man Zab Judah too. You know, Zab's my guy over there. He's doing his boxing thing. My thing is, if we can make a big ass bag and go in there and settle our difference in this entertainment, why not?
Yeah.
So I, you know, of course, Sleeves called out 50. I said, man, this would be the greatest thing ever if we can get Eminem to fight me and we could be on the undercard, maybe a Jake. I mean, we're talking big money here. It's paper. Can you imagine a 50
definitely.
Stevie J, Eminem, Benzino pay-per-view fight? Can you imagine the numbers?
That would be out of control.
I mean, let's say it's $25, $30 to get. Let's say it's $40 and shit, 500,000 people get it, or 1 million people. Like, that's $40 million, 20, like that's, I don't give a fuck how much money these guys got. That's great money for 5 minutes with 16 big ass ounce gloves. Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And it shows a good example of settling our differences in the ring other than trying to kill each other.
That's a good point. But most of them, they're at the level now to where they're not going to pick up a bag like that. And that can, if Joe, let's say you and Joe fight and you knock him out, that's going to really...
Which I'm gonna if he fights. Listen, he already said that he don't want to take the fight.
After he said that?
Yeah. We contacted his manager.
Oh, okay.
We contacted his manager. He was like, nah, we don't want to do it.
Ian?
Yeah.
Ian Schwartz.
Talked to Ian. Yeah, I've known Ian for a while. And Ian said, nah, Joe don't want to do it. So, you know, again, clicks, comments. And then
do you let that, Can you separate that? Like, if you feel like, because you said Zip earlier, you were saying that it's just for clicks. And
now I can. You know what I'm saying? But if we can get a bag fighting, I'm just not gonna fight anybody.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
why not join in on the like, if you think it's just for clicks and they're getting paid off of that, join in with it. As far as just, but you don't want to do all the talking.
Bro, if we can make $20 million,
yeah,
$5 million, $10 million,
right?
Why not?
Yeah.
Like that's not a lot of time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and it's 16-ounce gloves.
Yeah, because I think that's what Mike Tyson and Jake Paul gonna do. I think they're using some big gloves to wear.
Man, Mike's gonna fuck Jake up.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna end up being like some type of draw or something.
Nah, fuck no. The first round, he's fucking him up because that's where he's gonna have all his strength.
Yeah.
Now, if Mike can just that first round, I feel sorry. If Jake can last past maybe the second round, the third round he should be all right. You know what I'm saying?
It's so scripted.
The only time age comes in is when the rounds go on and you start getting
Right.
tired. But them first round, Mike is gonna be Mike, and Mike's gonna fuck him up. I want Mike to fuck him up. I hope it's not rigged. I hope it ain't.
It's boxing.
Yeah, but Mike's not gonna. One thing about Mike's not gonna like just, Mike's getting the money anyways.
Yeah.
So you don't have to rig it. He's already guaranteed his purse. So there's no rigging have to happen unless I hear just saying if the reason he's getting the purse is to rig it.
Yeah. Like that's what I think. I think because Mike has nothing to prove at this point, but Jake, he needs to keep the numbers going up. So I can see him.
People want to see Mike in the ring again, though. Mike is so dope.
Sure.
People want to see that monster in the ring, that beast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Mike's the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man.
Now, we were talking about, you mentioned Nore earlier with that episode that you had with
Drink Champs,
right?
Yep, salute to my brother. That's my bro, Nore, FN, has everybody over there.
Yeah, I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the end, you started off drinking heavy. Mm-hmm. And at the end, you started speaking a lot of truth. And most of the time, the internet usually just trolls, right? Mm-hmm. When I went under the comments, there was a lot of people saying he's speaking facts. He's not lying. Like, he's telling the truth.
Right.
Like, it was a lot of love being shown there.
That was dope, and I appreciate that. That was my third or fourth time doing Drink Champs.
Yeah.
I've done it from the beginning. Supported my bro.
Yeah.
An amazing show. I'm proud of him. Like I said, shout out to everybody over there. Mr. Lee, Sonny, there's so many of them. I don't want to keep missing. But anyways, I knew this time because it was, my girl. I told her, I said, I'm gonna get fucked up over there, and I just want you to, just watch me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She was on the side, but I went in there knowing because I'm not a drinker. Now I've drunk when I was younger, coming up in the hood, so I know I can hold my alcohol without throwing up all over the place. But I also knew that when I drink, I'm emotional, and I can get belligerent, right?
Did you feel it was necessary? Like that was your mission to do that?
Yeah, because I wanted to just let everything out.
Yeah.
A lot of times when I do shit with Nore, because he's my man, it's like I'm kind of like.
It felt like you were in there with family. Like
kind of like
talking to everybody. Like,
well, right. See, I'm at okay. Like if me, like with me, me and No kick it just like that without the cameras, and niggas are getting fucked up, and we're having a good time, and we. Right, so that's really how it was when the cameras ain't. If we get drunk, he got me drunk one time, and everyone, when you're drunk, that's just what it is. When you're around people you love, it's you get emotional, and that's the type of drunk when I drink. That's why I don't drink because those moments ain't for everyone, and those moments ain't for everywhere. So I knew I was gonna get drunk. How drunk? But I knew that it was gonna open me up. Right. So that's why you see me like, all right, let me get this, and I felt it, and then. It was to the point where almost like you can't, like it's hard to talk. So that's when I chilled because I knew I was gonna not just black out, but it was gonna be I wasn't gonna be able to talk no more. And the end, I just wanted to get everything out that I wanted to get out, and I got really emotional. But I feel like I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish. There's no lie inside me.
Right.
Anyways, so it's not like I have to make it. Even drunk, I'm gonna tell the truth. It's just that I'm going to tell it with more emotion, and I'm going to tell a lot of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get everything out that I'm so politically correct, and I don't want to say nothing to fuck up. I just, and to Nore's credit and everybody's credit, they let me go. I didn't know if they was going to let me go like that.
Yeah.
They let me go.
A lot of people were giving backlash with that. Like, why didn't they stop him? Why didn't they It's like they look for the moment. I'm like, but I mean, with your relationship with him, I'm sure if you didn't want that out, I'm sure you could probably have talked to him some type of
Nah, man, the next day, because, man, my girl, we ended up driving, because we drove from Atlanta, and then I passed out in the car. I was knocked out.
Yeah.
We drove to Orlando, got out, went to the hotel, knocked out, woke up, we got something to eat, you know what I'm saying? You know,
right.
My baby saved me. I appreciate you, Ashley. I love you for that. And yeah, man, and then Nore called me the next day. I was, you know, in the hotel. He was like, man, your girl held you down, man. He's like, yo, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. He was like, yo, bro. Of course, he was like, man, this is gonna do numbers. He's like, trust me. He's like, but bro, you just was truthful, man. And you know what I'm saying? He said, man, for real, don't worry. I said, because I asked him, I said, you know, I remembered pretty much a lot, but I said, is there anything he's like, man, don't worry. He said, you good. And I said, all right, I'm good.
Yeah. How did you feel about seeing it?
Like I said, I know me. Whatever's coming out of me is gonna be truth anyway. So
you can stand on whatever. Yeah.
I was like that. I really didn't need the phone call from Nore. I really wanted to make sure that he was good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
I wanted to get that clear because a lot of people, you know, sometimes if you don't address it, people could just run with their own ideas. But anytime I've ever interviewed you, I always ask you, is there anything you don't want to? You cut me off immediately and you say, Mez, you can ask me anything you want.
Because the truth. Truth is beautiful.
Yeah.
Truth is positive. Even if it's negative truth, even if it's against you,
still for the better
truth
outcome.
Is still good to face, to be about, because after truth, there's nothing. It's good. That a lot of times when you ain't truth, you're holding lies in you. Lies in you is what stresses you out and fucks you up and makes you confused and makes you try to be something you ain't and makes you nervous and anxiety and depression. Is because you're holding lies in you. You know, truth is good, man.
Right. No, but every time I ask you that, like, Mez, you can ask anything you want, bro. There's nothing you need to edit out. Just go. Like, all right.
Listen, I'm about to do my own podcast, Mez.
About time.
Yeah, it's gonna be the STFU show, and you know, I
what
wasn't.
Does that stand for?
Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Yeah, people just need to shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
And I've been watching a lot of Joe Rogan, a lot of different podcasts, and I just want to be. First of all, I want to be, of course, about the culture, but there's so many other things that we need to be talking about in the culture.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to be, that voice. Right. And I want to bring common sense and just a little of street maturity to it. And I'm excited. Don't ask me when, but it's, you know, it's going to be soon.
Yeah.
I'll let you know so I can come in, so I can interview you.
Well, I can't wait. You know I got you. Right. And anytime you're in the city of Charlotte, man, you know you can hit
I'm gonna.
Anytime you're in there, you can
I want to put a crab trap up there.
I remember you telling me
to go spot. I've been talking to. I want to shout out to Jeff over at Ghost Kitchen here in Atlanta. But I'm working out something now where I'm going to get the crab trap in these ghost kitchens across the country, and I'm excited. Like I said, man, I was in that restaurant game for a few years down here, and I've been out of it for a few years, but I'm ready to get back. I love cooking. I'm actually getting ready to go to school. I'm getting ready to take up some courses, so I want to get my chef shit.
Dope.
I love cooking.
Dope.
Yeah.